is going on, Gemini? ToShae B336 Tarot here. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. All right. So, of course, y'all, with the sage, setting the intention to cleanse, remove, protect, and purify our space, our energy, the cards, and our auric fields of any and all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy, sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown, including ourselves. All right. Very good, Gemini. So, coming in with your weekly vibe and energy forecast. I hope y'all are having a fantastic start to your week, right? This is a general reading, y'all, so not a one-to-one reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. That will be for another Gemini. And this you can use this reading for your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus. And you can also check the playlist tab for additional videos and signs if this video does not resonate for you. Timeless reading, y'all. So when you find it, it was meant to find you. Okay? So, before we jump into the cards, we're going to do our 1-minute meditation to continue to clear the energy, make us receptive to the messages and communication from spirit, and then we will get started. All right, y'all? All right, Gemini. So, let's go, y'all. Let's jump in with spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. See what we need to talk about this week, okay? They did just show me clarity, and they also showed me like moving through obstacles or how to navigate obstacles, right? So we're going to see what the cards are talking about today and see what we need to get clear on, okay? Come through spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. What's the vibe? What is the energy for my Gemini people this week? All right. And y'all already know I have a special connection to y'all because I'm a Gemini rising and Venus. So I don't watch my videos until I actually post them, y'all, because I don't have to do a lot of editing. Because this is what? Real life tarot. So I don't do a lot of editing. So what y'all see is what you get. But I don't watch them either until I post them and release them out on YouTube. So I'll be interested to see. And when I'm channeling, I don't really know. Look, I just saw 336. Come through, spirit. I don't know everything that I'm saying, and I sure don't remember it after I'm done, okay? Unless spirit like specifically brings something back to my memory that I need to recall before I watch the video. All right, so we be watching together, child. We be watching together. All right, so we gonna see what we need to get clear on. Come through, spirit. What's the vibe? What's the energy for my Gemini people for this week? Okay. Let's grab a couple of guidance cards for y'all. And then, of course, we're going to start with our oracle cards, mind, body, and spirit. And then we will jump into the Celtic cross. Okay? All right. What's the vibe? What's the energy, spirit? What's the vibe? What's the energy for Gemini? All right, Gemini, let's go. Let's see what we got going on for this week, all right? So, coming up in the mind space, y'all. Look, we have the clouds card number 6. Look, this card typically means like confusion. Remember, we were talking about getting clarity. If like you've been very confused about what is the way to move forward, the number 6 may be important to you. Of course, it's important. It's a significant number for me, but um, getting clear, getting clarity. It's like Spirit is showing me that you need to get your head out of the clouds. Um, and stop overthinking. Y'all know how we can overthink sometimes and try to overanalyze something. They're literally showing me on this card like the way out of your confusion, the way to clarity is listening to your third eye. Y'all can see this eye that is on here. I hope I can get it to focus for y'all, but it's like an eye, right? This is using your intuition, your intuitive gifts to help navigate you forward. Um, and also to help you create balance and harmony in your life. Okay. You have vows that is coming in for guidance. Did that focus, y'all? Probably not. Vows. This says promises are being made or need to be made. Words hold power, and to tell the universe how to fulfill our deepest desires of commitment. It's time to examine the vows and principles of vows within yourself and those around you. Revision or affirmations may be needed to refresh the energy. A new vow may be made to you or vice versa. So make sure you're committed to yourself, right? If you are saying that you are going to do something, then you need to do that. Okay. You need to stand on that. You need to make sure that you're committing to yourself. Um, Commit to meditation practices is what they also just said. The way out is in. The way out is in. Okay, so make a commitment. If you make a commitment to yourself or to anyone else, just stand on that. Okay, just stand on it. And also speak to the universe and let the universe know exactly what it is that you need, what you are trying to get clarity about. Make your desires known. What will make fulfill you and make you happy. Okay. Coming up in the body space. Uh-oh, y'all. Let's see. You have, oh, there we go. A change in the wind, number 12. What they're showing me on this is like change is happening. Things are moving forward. Something is coming in. Like this is a lot of air energy is what they're also showing me because you have clouds, you have the wind. So this is choosing a direction is what they just said. Like you have to get very clear about where you're trying to go so that you can make the changes that are required for you to move forward. There are definitely changes that are happening. Something is coming in that is going to propel you in a new direction, into a new cycle, is what they are showing me. Growth, right? They're also showing me like growth on this card. They're showing me like you have the potential to do so much more than what you are doing, but it's gonna in order to call in these changes, if you're trying to manifest, they're saying, look, get clear, right? You have to be very decisive and take ownership and take action towards your goals. Yes, miracles happen every day, but spirit needs to go and know the direction that you're going in or want to go in, and also commit to that so that they can start to bring in the necessary things that you need um, to move forward. Okay. You have inheritance that is coming in. Something valuable is being passed on to you. This could be in the form of money, assets, knowledge, sentimental items, or spiritual wisdom. You are receiving a gift from spirit. Come through, spirit. This is an omen of positive karmic return. Look, blessings in abundance. Remember, I just got done saying like you have to come out of your head, stop overthinking, and it's like you're inheriting this ancestral wisdom and guidance, right? Um, be humble, be grateful, and show gratitude because you definitely have this that is coming in. This is a part of the change that is happening. Okay, like you're receiving ancestral wisdom, insights, guidance, but again, the way out is in. So connect with your higher self, connect with your intuition, because it's definitely going to lead and guide you exactly where you need to go and help you to come out of any feelings of confusion or not, or feeling like you don't know the direction you're trying to go in. Okay, Gemini. Message coming up in the spirit space. You have animal kingdom that is coming in. This is making me think of the world card. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. What they're showing me on this is if you keep seeing the same animal over and over and over, right? That animal is coming to you because you need to look it up. Look up the meaning of the animal. It may be a dog. It may be a horse. It may be a butterfly. It may be turtles. Whatever the case is, whatever animal keeps coming to you. Oh, look, they have a black cat on here like my shadow. Whatever the animal is, if it keeps coming popping up in your thoughts, this does not have to be like an animal that you actually have. This can be more so like just an animal that you keep seeing everywhere, that just like, oh, I see a butterfly, oh man, another butterfly, man, 17 butterflies, right? Look up the spirit, the meaning of butterflies, like in spirituality. Google it, child. Okay, Google it, because that particular animal is trying to bring wisdom and guidance into you. Okay, you have sovereignty that is coming in with as guidance for this card. The ultimate power and control of your life rests within your authority. Trust in your ability to govern your path. This is also an omen that there may be a battle for power and control over the home, relationship, or workplace. Rules, policies, traditions, and methods are in question. Message: too much or too little authority leads to imbalance. So take ownership, take control of your life, take control of your thoughts, take control of your emotions. Know that you are the power and authority in your life. Like nobody can dictate to you and tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. You are the author of your life, and you do not have to bend to anyone's will, is what they just said to me. Okay, know that you are the absolute ruler of your life, and don't give your power away to anyone who is trying to tell you otherwise. That may be something you need to get clear on, is what Spirit just said. Like, um that may be where there is some confusion because somebody else is trying to dictate to you or control you, and that may be one of the changes that is happening or coming up in the near future. Okay, all right, Gemini, let's go ahead and jump into, thank you, Spirit, the Celtic Cross, you guys, and see what else we need to know. Okay. Let me see, coming right out the gate. I don't know all the way yet. Very good. Come up with the intuition. Told you the way out is in. I told y'all. I told y'all. Nope. Thank you, Spirit. Huh. That card came out in a message that I gave today. And one more. All right, y'all. And here we go. Let's go ahead and get started, Gemini. So, bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is, the Hierophant, okay? Spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom. Again, this is what we were already talking about, like receiving information, wisdom, and guidance, teaching yourself what it is that you need to know, what it is that you need to be aware of to help you successfully move forward. It's like progress. You have to start listening and really listening to your higher self and educating yourself on how to use that wisdom. Okay, the way out is in. Coming up in the heart of the matter, you got the Nine of Wands. So this is perseverance. Keep going. Also, boundaries is what they are showing me on this. But they're bringing me back to this sovereignty card. Like, listen, don't let anybody they're showing like you need to put some boundaries up, okay? That's basically what they're saying. You need to put some boundaries up, and you need to keep them in place because it's almost like you're being taken advantage of. because you don't have your boundaries in place. So spirit is trying to, that's why spirit is trying to bring you out of this sense of confusion, this sense of not knowing your power, not knowing your worth. You have to stand firm on what it is that you need to do for you, and don't let anybody dictate to you. Um, this is a major change that is happening, and this can be in a job, this can be in a relationship. They're definitely saying a relationship coming up in the recent past. You have the Two of Cups. So this is like disempowerment, giving your power away in a relationship and it not being equal. This could also be somebody that you had previously dealt with that still has some, they just said like energetic attachment to you. So you may need to work on doing some energy releasing, some cord cutting, um, so that you can release that energy as well. They just drew my attention and saying like there may be the animal that's coming to you, the wisdom that you receive or receiving from this animal spirit, or animal totem is like trying to encourage you or teach you how to cut and release energetic cords. I don't know where that came from, but that's what spirit said. Okay. Come what is crossing you. You have the Seven of Wands. This is like always being on the defensive. So look, you may be a Gemini with some fire in your chart, right? Like Leo, Sag, or Aries. But it's like always being on the defensive, always having to prove yourself, try to prove your point, try to prove to somebody like that you know what you're talking about, or that you are um capable is also what they just said. It's like, look, we don't have time to always be on the defensive. You should not always be in defense mode. So make sure that you're protecting your energy and protecting your peace, okay? Ultimate power and control remains with you. You don't have to give your power away or again bend to anybody's will or what they think is best for you. Spirit is really emphasizing that, like, stand your ground and make sure that you keep standing your ground, because you have like the Seven of Wands going to the Nine of Wands. It's like, no, keep standing your ground, do not back down, make that commitment to yourself. Remember, we had this vows card that came in, like, don't back down because you're not wrong. And you don't need anybody to agree with you, right? It's the way that what you think and what is true for you. Okay. Coming up in the foundation, y'all, the high priestess come through spirit. The way out is in. This is going within, making the choice to listen to your intuition, to your higher self. It's actually your intuition is going to guide you. Okay. It's going to guide you. And I just heard like moon energy as well. So, you maybe have released something with this full moon in Taurus that we just had. They brought that's what I'm hearing and feeling on this. Trust your gut instinct. Trust the feelings that you're getting. Trust the wisdom, the guidance. They're bringing me back to this clouds card as well. Like, you have to trust and also listening to your third eye messages as well. Okay. Like the information and wisdom that you're receiving, the activations and downloads. Be still, meditate. I think we talked about like meditation practices. Make sure that you are meditating and really connecting with yourself. Because you have the Two of Cups, and I think we talked about this, but it's like you need to really get back in alignment with yourself, back into alignment with your higher self, and really focus on that this week, okay? Because it's like that's where you're going to get your knowledge from. That's where you're going to get your wisdom and your guidance and your next step and the move you need to make next. So just make sure you're meditating, right? And really spending some time this week devoting to that. Because look, this could definitely be like a relationship that is either has ended or is about to end, because you have the Five of Cups that is coming in. Um, it's time to let go of like the grief and the anxiety and the sadness. It's like you're holding on to past pains and past hurts, and it's like we can't. It's keeping you from moving forward. Spirit is coming in trying to gift you with like positive energy, high vibrational energy, high vibes, so that you are not in this feeling of loss and sadness, and also like you're feeling alone. And the spirit is definitely saying you are not alone. So you have to trust and believe in that as well. Okay, Gemini? Um, Pay attention, because you still have abundance, right? You still have abundance that is still here. You have cups that are overturned. So just because something has left out of your life, or because it's like maybe someone has left out of your life, that does not mean that you will not have someone else to come in, but you will go through a period of healing. But whatever it is that you have had to release, just know that there's something better that is coming on the other side of this. Okay, because it's almost like they were stealing your joy, your power. I don't know if this is a job, relationship, whatever it is that you have recently let go of, a connection, something that you definitely had an emotional attachment to. It's like spirit is wanting you to release the grief and the sadness behind this, because it was actually really good for you to move past this. And if this is a connection that you're currently in, spirit is saying stand your ground, put your boundaries up, and don't let people violate your boundaries. Okay, you are showing up as the Seven of Pentacles. um this is being very patient, and knowing that your harvest is going to come, but they want you to continue to believe in that. Continue to believe that all the seeds that you have planted are going to provide you exactly what it is that you want, whatever the intentions are that you have set. They're showing me like back in July, if you set like intentions in July about something that you're trying to manifest, just continue to hold out hope for that. Um, because it's coming in, but there's definitely showing me patience. It's just not happening in the time that you want it to happen in, but you will reap what you sow. So also it's about practicing positivity is what they are saying. Um, because you have good fortune that is coming in. You just have to know and believe that. Stand in your power. And again, you may be a Gemini with some fire in your chart, or dealing with someone who is like a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries. But knowing your power, knowing your worth, and standing firm on your boundaries and beliefs. Okay. You have the King of Wands that is coming up in the near future. So if you have just gotten out of a relationship, remember we talked about that on this Two of Cups. If you have just gotten out of a relationship, you may be calling in a fire sign, right? It may be a fire sign that is coming in to, and it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but someone who will come in who will help to assist you, to help you grow, and to help you manifest, right? And elevate your energy. You may have a really good friend who is a fire sign who, um, will bring a lot of vivaciousness and positive energy, high vibrational energy into your life, because you may need that with this feeling of grief is what I'm seeing on this. Okay. Um, yeah, being assertive, being courageous, standing in your power, and knowing the power of positivity is really going to help y'all this week. Okay, Jim? Coming up in the environment, you have the Two of Pentacles. This is remaining balanced, and it's something that you may need. Again, we're back to letting go. There's something that you have to let go so that spirit can bring in something better. You're doing too much. It's like if you've been doing too much for somebody or not doing enough for yourself, then it's time to start back doing that for yourself. Time to start back stepping into the energy of taking care of you, because it's like you don't want to miss the boat, right? Like because you're not focused, because you have this confusion that is happening. Um, you got to get balanced, and you have to stop juggling so much is what they are saying. They're saying like juggling other people's emotions. Like it's not your responsibility to juggle other people's emotions. Okay, Gemini, it is about you taking care of you, reconnecting with yourself, and knowing, speaking your truth. Look, my throat chakra acting up, speaking your truth and knowing the power of your words. knowing the power of your words. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They just had to, I had to make sure. So you have the Queen of Cups that is coming up in hopes and fears. Um, Tap in with your intuition, right? And really and nurture yourself. Take care of yourself this week. This is not a time to be doing for others. It's about a time for you to be doing for you. To listen to your intuition, like you're being intuitively guided. Dogs may be significant for you. Remember we talked about like the animal kingdom and like spirit animals. So it's like you may have like a dog that is around you. Whatever the animal is, like somebody, there's definitely like spirit animal energy that is coming in. So just pay attention to that. There may be, if there's a dog around you that can provide you a sense of comfort, doesn't have to be, right, general reading, but just pay attention to the and any animals that are around you. They can also give you like clues and reminders, because they can pick up on energy and stuff too, right? If it's not conducive and the energy's not right, okay? But definitely look up any animal that keeps repeating to you or you keep seeing over and over. Uh, Trust your intuition and look that up. Okay. Potential future outcome. You have the Knight of Wands that is coming in. This is movement, right? And don't let anybody pull you out of character. But this is like movement towards your goal. Fast movement, actually, because the Knight of Wands is one of the fastest knights in the deck. Him and the Knight of Swords. So it's like taking action, like taking action towards your dreams, your goals, what it is, and your prosperity, your growth as well. Because things are moving forward. Like there's a definitely, look, they just brought me back to this. There is a change that is happening that's really coming in. So they want you to be prepared for that. Just be prepared for the abundance and and like gifts from spirit, because it's coming in, child. Like it is definitely coming. Be patient, reconnect with yourself this week, and trust your guidance and know your power, know your worth. Okay, know the strength of who you are. All right, very good, Gemini. So trust your intuition for real. Like they're telling me, really, the way out is in. I say it again. All right, final word of guidance from a Gemini people. Let's see what we got, what we need to know, anything we didn't cover in the reading, or any additional messages that Spirit wants us to know. Okay? All right, come through, Spirit. What is it? Well, very good. Final word of guidance from a Gemini people. Okay, let's see. Y'all, I got to read this out of the book, so let me find it. Uh-oh. Nope, I'm going to have to find the page, child, because I don't know. Let's see. Page 62. So this is an action card. Remember we were just talking about that. All right, so the card that you... Hold on, y'all. Why did it feel like I don't know. I guess the way... Oh, it's making me think of this High Priestess card. This says, do something to change your energy. And it made me, the way they're dancing, it made me think of how this she looks on this High Priestess. So this says, life is always moving. If you resist this ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat, which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, and vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition. Come on, Spirit. Look, they said I should have just kept it up there anyway, right? Which is connected with this systemic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift the energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy. It's time to shift things up and to find a way to dance along with the beat of life. Okay? Very good, Gemini. So this week is about really going within, so you can come out this period of confusion, set your boundaries, keep them there, and Wait on this abundance and these gifts to come in. All right, y'all. Y'all have a fantastic week, and I will see y'all next time. All right, Gemini, love, light, and healing energy, y'all. Bye, y'all. What is going on, Libra? ToShae B 336 Tarot here. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. All right. Of course, y'all, with the sage, setting the intention to cleanse, remove, protect, and purify our space, our energy, the cards, and our auric fields of any and all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy, sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown, including ourselves. Okay? All right, so Libra, coming in with your weekly vibe and energy forecast. Um, y'all know this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. All right, that'll be for another beautiful Libra. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, it was meant to find you. So take the energy, apply it to you, your life, your situation, whatever you have going on. And if it doesn't resonate, then check the playlist tab and check for your other signs and watch those videos. Also, use this for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. All right, very good, Libra. So we are going to jump in and do our 1 minute meditation before we jump into the cards to go ahead and get the vibe right, right? We got to get the vibe right since we're doing the vibe and energy forecast. So we'll meditate, then we'll jump into the cards. All right, very good, y'all. All right, Libra, let's go. Let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to talk about this week. All right. Um, they just said in my head in the meditation, like you may be receiving some messages, downloads, activations, right? So they want you to make sure that you're receptive to the messages that you are receiving because you're definitely receiving insight. And they want you to, wait a minute, y'all. They want you to write that, right? Spirit is saying write it down, jot it down, journal it. But they want you to pay attention to the messages that you are receiving, like out within yourself and outside of yourself as well, like synchronicities is what they just said. Okay, but we'll see what else, or if that even comes up in the cards. But they did just have that message. All right. So Spirit, come through. What is the vibe? What is the energy for my Libra people? Making sure you're staying grounded, right? If you've been overthinking a lot, gotta stay grounded, y'all. What's the vibe? What's the energy for Libra Spirit? And of course, y'all, with the oracle cards. Oh, my ear is ringing. We are doing mind, body, and spirit. And we're going to grab a couple of words. Oh, they actually want me to switch my... Okay, I got to switch the guidance cards, y'all. So, very good. Very good. All right, let's grab these. So we will do that. All right, where are we going with Spirit? What's the vibe? What's the energy for Libra? Show me true clarity, wisdom, and guidance. Oh, I don't know. If y'all been feeling a little tense, you might need to go get a massage or just do something to make yourself feel better. Because I'm just like, and help you to relax is what I'm also feeling. Okay. Here we go, Libra, jumping in with the mind space. You have the ship that is coming in. So this is movement forward. Things are happening. New opportunities. It's like what they're showing me is coming out of hard times, like navigating through the obstacles of life. Um, and being guided to do this, like with the messages and wisdom that are being received. It's like knowing how to navigate your emotions and being willing to go on the journey of life is what they are also showing me. Spirit is, they're showing me like the Six of Swords in my head. So it's like Spirit is definitely guiding you into calmer times. Um, a period where you're not feeling so overwhelmed is what they just said. And coming in for come on, Spirit, you have the situation is unhealthy, so being guided out of any kind of toxic connections and anything that is unhealthy for you, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, you're definitely being helped to move out of this. um, if this is, it may be an unhealthy connection that you have with yourself. Spirit is wanting you to really take time and or recognize first, excuse me y'all, my nose is itching. Really recognize like that this is not a healthy situation or mindset to be in a healthy connection. Maybe it's not a healthy job, like atmosphere at your job. Whatever it is, they're wanting you to take time out and really recognize that. Look, if I am mistaken, Gemini had this same card. You have a change in the wind that is coming up in the body space. Number 12 breaks down to the number 3. So it's definitely something about taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself. Like this is a change because you have a change in the wind. You have the ship that is happening. And it was in this exact same, it was this card, I think, for a message for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. There are changes that are happening. Spirit is moving you out of anything that is not healthy, that anything that is unstable is what they are saying, moving you in a new direction. Like it's time to move forward. It's time to grow. This card says, come on, Spirit. The universe is communicating to you through signs and synchronicities. Note what you're doing or thinking about when they appear. Wasn't I just talking about and telling y'all before we even started, like messages that are coming in? Spirit wants you to receive these messages because Spirit is communicating with you and trying to show you how to move forward, how to oh, they just said like get out of the path of like danger. Um, so if you feel like like seriously, if you're in the path of danger, Spirit is like make sure that you're reaching out for help. That may be for somebody specific, but Spirit is definitely communicating you, and they want you to receive the messages that are coming in, um, so you will know how to move forward. Okay. Maybe talking in your dream, coming up in the spirit space. You have dream talk that is coming in. This says, oh, yep, look, your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. Come on, Spirit. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, and messages and more. Libra, y'all got to pay attention. This is two cards, two completely different decks, of course, talking about the messages, the signs, the information, the and I had said they brought me that in meditation, like keep a dream journal, start writing down your dreams. If it seems, no matter how crazy it seems, write it down. It's they're real, like Spirit is really trying to guide you into a better situation. You have everything happens for a reason, and you will soon understand why. A lot of blue. A lot of blue. So this may be your throat chakra needing to be activated as well. Pay attention to your dreams. They're really stressing this because it's like Spirit is using any way possible to communicate what it is that needs to be said. And they just need you to be open and receptive to listening because they're sending signs and synchronicities. They're sending numbers. Um, they're sending you information that you need to help you to move forward because, and you can also talk back to Spirit, like speak it out loud. That's why they brought up the throat chakra. Thank you. Like you can speak out loud to Spirit. and ask for assistance, right? It's about knowing that it's two-way communication. It's not just you, like spirit doesn't just talk to you. You can talk to spirit and really build that connection. So you can ask for clear signs and symbols so that you will know when, if you have asked a question, if you've asked for something specific, ask for a sign, ask for confirmation, like ask spirit, send me confirmation, something that I will know and be able to recognize as confirmation, as a yes, as a no. You can ask for that from your spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Okay, you can do that in meditation as well. So just know that you can definitely communicate back with spirit. It's not one-way communication. Okay. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and jump into the Celtic cross for you guys. And they also just said, like, pay attention to, like, when you get these synchronicities, pay attention to what it is that you were thinking about. Like, so that will help you to kind of decipher, come on, spirit, the messages as well. Okay. Uh-oh. Very good. Got some transformation happening, some endings and beginnings. All right. What else do we have, spirit? All right, let's go, Libra. Let's jump in and see what we have going on for y'all. So, bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Lovers. Um, if you're calling in, if you are, okay, what they're showing me on this is you may be moving out of one relationship, something that was toxic, something that was unhealthy for you, and moving into someone, a situation, a relationship. If you're looking for love, okay, this is not for everybody, general reading. So if you are looking for love, you may have just come out of an unhealthy situation, and now you will be calling in and moving towards someone who is more compatible with you, someone who is nurturing, loving, caring, compassionate. May be a water sign for sure. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Um, because it's like that's what you need. You need someone who is just compatible with you. And if this is not about love, okay, this is like connection with self. Okay, this is a connection with your higher self, with your higher wisdom, and also choosing to nurture and love yourself. Okay. Very good. All right, here we go. Heart of the matter, you have the Magician. You have everything you need to get everything you want, deserve, desire, all of that. You have to know your power, know your strength. All right. Really tapping into your potential energy and the communication and connection that you have with spirit to help you create, because spirit is definitely assisting you with that. Okay, they are assisting you, but it's like that's what one of the messages that is trying to come through. Thank you, spirit. Like, you have everything you need. And it's like, I don't know if you're feeling like a lack of, or like you don't know or don't have the ability to do what it is that you need to do, but you do. Spirit is coming in. They're trying to communicate like that everything is happening just the way it should. First of all, you got to be patient, okay, and not be overly emotional about anything that is happening. Endings are definitely happening, so new beginnings can happen as well, because that's all endings are. It's ending is making room for a new beginning. So you have the potential, the creative power, um, to manifest and do whatever it is that you need to do. You just need to own and believe that within you to make it happen. Okay. What is crossing you is the Queen of Pentacles. This is not taking enough care of yourself, not knowing, not nurturing yourself, not believing in yourself and knowing your worth. They're really showing me like the Empress on this as well. Not believing that you are capable of being independent or on your own. Maybe that is a fear. They're saying like release any fears that you have that you are not capable and not able to accomplish anything that you're trying to set out to do. They're showing you your power, and they want you to know that if anything has been released or let go of, any changes that have happened, they happen for a reason. And as time goes on, it's not going to happen overnight, but knowing your power and knowing your worth is really going to help you to see and understand that there were things that needed to be let go of. Oh, I don't know, it's weird. Like I'm seeing something in my, like it's a shadow. It's like a shadow of, or a remnant of somebody or something that is still like keeping you from your power. Okay. Coming up in the foundation, you have the strength card that is coming in. So this is conquering any fears, any conquering your inner demons. This is knowing the power that you possess. Um, the way I have this look set up, it's like this strength. The woman in this strength card is looking directly at the death card, which is coming up next in the recent past, like an ending, right? And it's like you have to know the power of who you are and stand firm on that. You have to know that the power that is in endings and new beginnings, knowing your personal power, knowing your personal strength, and not being afraid of any changes, because you are going to get through, again, recent past, you're going to get through any endings that are happening because it was unhealthy anyway. So create room and create space for new opportunities, new connections, new relationships, right? That's what is literally happening. Like if you want to call in a divine union partner, but you know that you over here dealing with, you know what I'm saying, Karma Mike, right? Then you know you have to let go of that in order to move forward. Endings and beginnings. You want to end something to call in something better. Okay? Self-development, self-worth, and your thoughts coming in. This is really like learning about yourself. Um, you may be starting a new job or developing your skill set so that you can move into a new job, new relationship, really knowing your self-worth. And they told me to just jump to this because in the potential future outcome, you have the hermit that's coming in, and it's like this is a time, this week for y'all is a time of really inner reflection, inner work, self-development, really working on yourself. Because whatever it is that is being let go of or released, they just said Taurus full moon. So whatever it is that you have been working to release, Libra, it's like you are working towards it, but you just have to know your power. You have to know your strength, and you have to continue to work on developing your self-worth, is what they just said. Spirit is really trying to encourage you to just to take care of yourself and love on yourself this week. Okay, love on yourself. It's like you're trying to hold on to an unhealthy, toxic situation. That's what they were showing me, like with the shadow. And they want you to know that that is not the step that needs to be taken. Like there are new beginnings that are coming in. There are new, this reading is really similar to another sign. I cannot remember right now who it was, but y'all have a lot of similar energy. It was one of the fire sign readings, I believe. May have been Sagittarius. So you may have some Sag in your chart as well. Um, but it's like really just taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. You're showing up as the King of Cups. So this is being emotionally stable, but they want you to not only, it's like you got to take better care of yourself. And it's almost like you're overthinking whatever this unhealthy situation is. It's like you're not thinking about it, or you're overthinking about it, if that makes sense, versus just like tapping in and really listening to what your intuition is telling you, and what the communication that spirit is giving you as well. It's like, don't let anyone disempower you. If you're calling in a connection, again, this could be a water sign. If you're looking for love, with this lovers that's coming in, could be a water sign coming in, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it's like nurture yourself this week. Take care of yourself. Protect your energy. Um, and just know that everything is happening in divine timing and it's happening for you. Okay? It's like you have to be more willing to invest emotionally into yourself is what they are saying. Okay? It's like stop pouring into other people. Stop giving energy and resources to people and places and things that just are not conducive with your energy. They ain't up to par. Okay? So you have to let go of um whatever this situation is that is holding, like, this has this energetic hold on you, y'all. I hope that made sense, but it's like a lot of messages that are coming in. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Coming up in the near future, you have the Page of Swords. This is like new ideas, new beginnings, new opportunities, messages coming in again. Messages, right? Listen to the messages and signs and synchronicities that Spirit is sending. Um, if they're whoever this, and also if this is directly related to a relationship, it's like you're showing up as the King of Cups, or actually the Queen of Swords, because you have the Queen of Swords that's coming up in the in your hopes and fears, right? And this person is showing up as the Page of Swords, so maybe some immaturity and age gap is what they are showing me. And it's like you are wiser now after this situation. um so it's like Spirit wants you to trust that. Trust that you were meant to move out of this situation. Again, they're showing me like age gap, like there was a maturity difference in between you and this person. So just know that you were divinely guided out of this situation, because it wasn't healthy for you and you were overextending, you were doing too much. Very good. Thank you, Spirit. Coming up in the environment, you have the Page of Wands. So this may be the person that you were connected to. If this reading is resonating for you, this person may be, again, they're pointing out that this person is showing up as a page, a page. So that's like a baby, right? That's like the first of the court cards, and you're showing up as like the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups. So there was definitely a significant like age gap and maturity gap. So you had to move out of it anyway, because you don't want to be dealing with someone who you have to be a parent to. Like, that's not romantic. That ain't sexy. Okay, we don't want to deal with that. All right. So, but it's like you're going to be calling in someone who is more on your level, but you're going to go through a period of healing and growth, and also to heal your energy is what they are saying. And they're telling me to show you this because it's like hopes and fears. You have the Queen of Swords, and then you have the Hermit that is coming in. So this is knowing your worth, and knowing how, like, knowing who to call in, turning your back to this person who was a page, because unfortunately they were beneath you. They just weren't able to be what you needed them to be. They had aspirations to be a king, right? That, like, that's what they want to be, but they're just not there yet. So don't look to the past. It's like look forward, and find your light, revisit. You know you have to process any of these situations that have happened, but it's like you also have to let it go. Get very clear. This is why this period of healing is coming up as well, because it's like you want to make sure that you know who and what you want to call in, like the type of person, so that you're not calling in the same type of energy, right? You don't want to call in the same type of person, same type of energy. So this week is all about going within. I keep saying this in all the readings because it keeps coming through. The way out is in, out of grief, out of sadness. And this is just a week of working on yourself, and remember, and breathe, and finding your light, remembering the strength and power of who you are, um, and learning to really communicate with Spirit, and or open the lines of communication with Spirit, because they're trying to show you how they're bringing in these endings, or these new beginnings, shall I say. Um, but it's like they don't want you to miss out on any opportunities by not paying attention. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if this reading was all over the place, but um, It's like just trust the messages, right? You trust the messages because change is definitely happening for you. Okay, very good, Libra. So final word of guidance for y'all. Wait a minute, Spirit. Um, anything that I didn't cover in the reading or anything additional that Spirit wants you to know, y'all. And they just said make sure that you sage. Like, I don't know, the energy feels kind of heavy. Like the way I feel. Like I feel kind of like the energy is heavy. So make sure that you're saging. Come on, Spirit. Very good. Very good. Let me get this for y'all out of the book. Like I said, some transformation was happening. I said that. Thank you, Spirit. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Oh, here it is. So this is an activation card. Come on. Number 10, page 106. Let's see, y'all. Told y'all. It's like messages, downloads. Oh, and this is a beautiful card. Looks like Isis almost. It reminds me of Isis. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. I hope that'll focus for y'all because I want y'all to see this card. All right. This says things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago or who you will soon be. You are in between, emerging, half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within yourselves. It's time to release old ways of being that have kept you in fight, flight, freeze mode. To choose a new way of being where trauma is not the driving force. Old childhood patterns are rising up to be healed. As you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment, they loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find new ways to self-soothe. Saturn and the Black Madonna and the African goddess Oshun influence this card. Saturn represents destruction and transformation. The Black Madonna represents the underground and all that has been cast aside. And Oshun represents the tender love of the original mother. A rethreading is happening, healing at the deepest of levels. While you are in this phase, don't put yourself under pressure to perform. You may need to review your relationship with your body, perhaps even shifting your diet or exercise regime or getting energetic healing support. You may also need to consider some kind of emotional support as issues from your childhood may come up to be healed. You are deeply loved. And affirmation for y'all, I allow myself to receive the deepest healing and transformation for change to happen at a cellular level. Okay, very good, y'all. So if you need to reach out and get assistance, get therapy, anything like that, do not be afraid to do that. That may be a message that is coming through for y'all, but it's about whatever we are releasing and letting go of and spirit is moving us out of, is helping you to find your light, your strength, and remember who you are. All right. Very good, Libra. I hope this was helpful for y'all. And I will see y'all next time. Until then, sending love, light, and healing energy, y'all. Bye. What is going on, Aquarius? ToShae B336 Tarot here. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. All right. Of course, y'all, with the sage, setting the intention to cleanse, remove, protect, and purify our space, our energy, the cards, and our auric fields of any and all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy, sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown, including ourselves. Okay? Very good, Aquarius. So, coming in with your weekly vibe and energy forecast, all right? Y'all know, oh, look at the ancestors name out there. This is a general reading, right? Not a one-to-one reading. So take what resonates and leave what does not, because that'll be for somebody else, all right? This is also a timeless reading. So whenever you find it, it was meant to find you. So take the energy, apply it to you, your life, your situation. Look, ancestors name is coming out already in full force. Ain't seen them all day. Um, and apply it to your life, how it fits. All right. You can use this for your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus. And you can check the playlist tab for additional videos, additional signs, so you can kind of get a general idea of everything that is going on. So make sure you watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus as well to get a full picture. Okay? Very good. So y'all, we are going to start off with our 1-minute meditation to continue to clear the energy and make us receptive to the messages. And then we'll jump into the cards. All right? Thank you, Spirit. Truly grateful. So, let's go, Aquarius. Let's jump in. Let's see what we got going on in the meditation right now, because I meditate when I with y'all, right, for that minute. And what Spirit just was showing me in my head was like security, stability, and maybe some issues around like your foundation. But we're going to see what the cards have to talk about. Going to jump in with spirit guides, ancestors, and angels of the highest and purest light vibration and energy. Come through for my Aquarius people, Spirit. What is the vibe? What is the energy? Okay? What is the vibe? What is it? Y'all want that? Nope. What is the vibe? What is the energy for Aquarius? All right. And of course, we are going to start with our oracle cards for mind, body, and spirit. And then we will jump into the Celtic cards. All right, y'all. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day today. All right. And all right. What is the vibe? What is the energy, Spirit, for my Aquarius people? Uh-oh. I put that in the wrong spot. And we'll grab a couple guidance cards, y'all, and then we will jump in. Okay? What is the vibe? What is the energy for Aquarius, Spirit? All right, y'all, here we go, Aquarius. So let's jump in with Spirit and see what we got going on for this week, okay? So coming up in the mind space, oh, come through, Spirit. You have the moon. Of course, y'all, this is intuition. This is facing your fears as well. This is also like mothering and nurturing yourself. Receiving truth and clarity, and on like things may be coming up from the like things that have been hidden or repressed may be coming up to the surface so that they can be healed, so that you can deal with them, so that you can process this. Okay, you come on, Spirit. You have trust your intuition in this situation. What you are sensing is spot on. Y'all, I thank you, Spirit. Truly grateful. Look, your intuition is not lying to you, okay? So I feel like we're going to be talking about some intuitions and things, okay, in this reading. So just trusting the guidance that you are receiving and helping and letting it help you to navigate through any changes this week, okay? Your intuition is on point, so make sure you're paying attention, all right? Coming up in the body space, you have Treasure Island that is coming in. Um, What they're showing me on this is like receive the gifts in abundance from spirit, right? Like receive the knowledge. Sea turtles have been coming up a lot. I'm gonna have to look up sea turtles myself because I was just talking. I think I had a reading last week where I was talking about like sea turtles. I think it was for Gemini, may be important, but it's like the wisdom of the sea turtles because sea turtles have long life, like they have longevity. So that's what spirit is showing me on this. And Treasure Island is like building an island of abundance around yourself is what they are saying. Like being in tap with your intuition and trusting the wisdom and guidance from your intuition. Wish fulfillment, like they're showing me 9 of Cups in my head as well, and just knowing where your abundance comes from. But I would look up sea turtles since they brought that back up to me again, and I'm gonna look it up for myself too. Okay, I don't think I've ever gotten this card. They miss you, reach out. If has been some distance between you and somebody significant in your life, maybe a friend, reach out, say hello, shoot a text, just let them know that you are doing okay, and check to see how they are doing as well. They miss the communication, they miss the interaction between the two of you. So just reach out, right? Just reach out. And if it's like I'm feeling that you have been feeling this, you've been feeling this urge to reach out to someone who you maybe have not talked to in a while, and it would probably be really good to reconnect with them as well. It's almost like y'all are on the same wavelength, and so trust your intuition. If you feel the urge to reach out and say something to somebody, then do that. Okay. What is coming up in the spirit space? You have breathe that is coming in. This says the breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Divine energy, that's what prana is. So just know you may be practicing some breathing exercises, right? Breathing life into your creations, into yourself. When you're meditating, you can work on, like, do breath work. That will help you to slow down. Also, as you're trying to listen to your intuition as well. Okay, so um, guidance coming in. You have been pouring yourself into everything and everyone else. What about you? Okay, look. If you ain't been taking care of yourself, remember I think I said on the moon, it's like nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, going within, and make sure you're replenishing yourself. Make sure you're drinking water as well. Drinking your water, taking care of your body. That is definitely important. Practicing breath work, what they're showing me on this is that it will help you to find your center, is what they just said, like staying aligned and getting in alignment is what they are also saying, and able to really listen to and hear your intuition. Okay, Aquarius, very good. All right, let's see what else Spirit wants to talk about as we jump into the Celtic cross for y'all and see what we need to know. Come through, Spirit. What else do we need to know for Aquarius? Not reading reversals, y'all, by the way. If I didn't say that. Yeah, definitely need to be taking care of yourself this week, okay? For sure. All right, let's go, Aquarius. So, bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. Um, y'all, I can't make it up. Y'all, I can't make it up. You have the moon at the bottom of the deck. What you don't see coming. Look, we already talked about this because you have the moon 2 times. All right. So this is really trusting your intuition this week. Okay. Extremely important. It's like You got some messages coming in from spirit, yo. Like, you just do. Okay, you got some messages coming in from spirit, but you have to trust your own wisdom and guidance. Like, that's just it, Aquarius. You have to trust your intuition. Um, Thank you, Spirit. Like, wow, that's crazy. Actually, three intuition cards. So this is like Spirit is really saying, listen to yourself. Trust your guidance. If there's a decision that you are trying to make, trust your guidance. Trust your wisdom, not anybody else's wisdom. Trust your intuition on this, okay? Trust the feelings that you're getting. Wow, come through, Spirit. I don't think I've ever had that to happen. Like, literally three cards um coming in, like, literally talking about intuition in a row, like, and they're all next to each other. It's like, if you're trying to figure out how to move forward, or what's the best move, or what you need to be planning for, because coming up next to this is the Two of Wands. It's like spirit, look, they say go ahead and do it. Okay, so all of your moon cards are coming up next to the Two of Wands. So it's like Spirit is trying to highlight, if you can see on this card, like highlight exactly where it is that you need to go, the path you need to take. And it's like trusting your wisdom and guidance from Spirit is what is going to help you to navigate onto that path, or what, make the decision that you need to make. Because they're showing me that, like, you're going to have to make a decision. You have the Judgment card that's coming up in the heart of the matter. So it's like there's a decision coming up, and you're being called to make it. You're being called to step into power, truth, authenticity, and clear knowing. Okay. Listen to your intuition. This may be something that originated or started around the full moon, which just happened a couple of days ago on the 19th. But full moon in Taurus, like Archangel Gabriel is up here blowing the horn, like Spirit is coming in. This reading has similar vibes to one of the fire signs. I cannot remember which one. It may be Sagittarius. I'm not sure. But um, the fact that they're saying that, you might need to check out the Sagittarius reading. Like, being called to action, it's time to make a choice and choose what it is that you really want to do. There's some karma that is being resolved for sure. And this may be in regards to, again, a specific person. This person we were talking about, maybe they treated you unfairly. And it's like, use your gut, use your guidance, your inner guidance and inner wisdom to decide if this is it, if this is the best time to reach out to them or to reconnect with them. Okay, but definitely, like, someone has gone through some karma balancing, um and now it's time to decide what you want to do. Okay. You have the Knight of Cups that is coming in. This is crossing you, right? This is crossing the Judgment card. So it's like, what decision, what do you want to do? If this was a romantic partner, if y'all have had a disagreement, or falling out, it's like, trust your intuition on how to move forward with this. But the choice is completely up to you. You have a couple of cards of balance as well, which I'm getting ready to show you. The Six of Pentacles, which is showing up in the foundation. So it's like, this is speaking to, like, making sure that you're being treated fairly. If you And make sure that if this person was not willing to pour into you or show you the love that you deserve, then you have to take that into account. What is your intuition telling you? It's almost like Spirit is like only giving me limited guidance to give in this particular, because it's like, you're being called to trust your own intuition, because that's where your answers are going to come from. And it's like, I can give you all the tarot advice in the world, or you can watch 100 tarot videos, but this is more about really learning to trust your wisdom and your guidance, and not um, the guidance of anyone else, right? That is how you're being thrown off balance, is maybe you're watching too many tarot videos and not listening to your own intuition, because Spirit is really saying, you have to make this decision. You have to choose how this is going to move forward. Very specific message for somebody. I don't know. But coming up in the recent past, you have justice that is coming in. So this is where maybe where things have been out of balance, you're now coming back into balance. They're showing me like making strategic moves as well. That, thank you, Spirit, that are like guiding you in the right direction. This is also karma, like being fair. Like make sure that whoever you are dealing with, whatever you are dealing with, you're being fair to yourself and others. um are you pouring into yourself? Are you giving yourself enough love and attention and being compassionate with yourself is what Spirit is also showing me. um it's time for what it's time for you to pour into you. And no, it's like what the way they're showing this to me is like you've been turning your back on yourself, like you've been sleep on yourself, right? um And now the decision is choose you. Anything that calls you out of balance is like, nope, choose you. Anyone who throws you off kilter, nope, choose you. Listen to your intuition, okay? You have the Two of Wands that is coming up in your thoughts. This is planning, patience, um, figuring out the best way forward. But again, you're being guided on how to make the decision. Got to stay grounded though, right? Aquarius, got to stay grounded and present enough to receive the messages that are coming in, because they're definitely coming in. But it's going to start with some internal balancing first, is what I'm hearing. Like, you have to balance the within to balance the without, is what Spirit is showing me. And then we have the Queen of Cups. This is how you are showing up this week, okay? So this is coming back to, um, have you been pouring into yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you nurturing yourself? That's what this week is for you. Taking care of you, choosing your happiness, choosing your joy, choosing your prosperity, whatever it is, right? This is choosing you, and you have to nurture yourself. Like, Spirit is literally showing me like you're turning your back on the past almost. Or maybe you have been turning your back on like the call to action, to really connect with your intuition, connect with your higher self. And Spirit is saying that they're no longer wanting you to do that. They want you to, and they're showing me this, the Fool is coming up in your environment. This is like new beginnings that are coming in, right? So it's like they want you to be looking forward to these new beginnings and looking forward to these new opportunities that are coming in, okay? New connections is also what they just said. And stepping out on faith and trust and belief that Spirit is supporting you and has your back, okay? You have the Knight of Wands that is coming up in the near future. This is movement forward, like taking inspired action is what they are showing me. Um, Again, you have a lot of cards that are just have their back to the past. You have the Knight of Cups that is moving towards the future. You have the Six of Pentacles that is looking towards the future. But this is coming after being balanced. You have the Knight of Wands that is looking towards the future. So everything is looking towards the future. And thank you, Spirit, and message, and not in the past. Because you've resolved a lot of karma, you've resolved a lot of issues, but it's like now your higher self is almost like a side note message. It's like your higher self misses you, right? So reconnect with your higher self, and um, your ability to communicate with Spirit is what I just heard. Okay, turning your back on the past so that you can move forward. Okay. The Fool coming up in your environment, new beginnings, new opportunities, stepping out on faith. They're bringing my attention again to the moon that is on this card. Like, moon energy is very significant for you. So whatever you may have set intentions around, they said Scorpio new moon, and also releasing on like Taurus full moon that just happened the other day, is really setting you up for new beginnings and new opportunities. So just trust that Spirit is going to guide you and support you. They're also showing me like bringing in loyal connections, like someone, um, if this person who you may not be talking to anymore, that you may want to reach out to, they provide a sense of balance to your life, but it needs to be a healthy connection, is what Spirit just said. Like, no codependency. We don't do codependency, okay? So healthy, interdependent relationships, okay? You have the Hierophant that is coming in your hopes and fears. Don't be afraid to trust in your spiritual knowledge and wisdom and the power and strength of your intuition. I'm only going to pull one moon card up here, but it's like, know how powerful your intuition is and how powerful your thoughts are, is what Spirit is showing me. Um, it's like, it's time to elevate. It's like, this is, oh, thank you, Spirit. It's like, this is the call to action. Like, it's time to elevate yourself. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Your energy. Um, and really just tap in and really upgrade yourself, right? Upgrade your energy. So you can also call in people and connections who are on the same energetic level as you. Okay. Coming in the potential future outcome, you have the Seven of Pentacles that is coming in. This is hard work and dedication, putting in the work. Do the work, do the work. Okay, you have to continue, you have to fall back into your spiritual practices. They're showing me this on this Hierophant card. If you have fallen out of doing that, do the work. It's time to jump back in. Okay, Aquarius, it is time to answer the calling of your soul and what you're in, how your intuition is trying to lead you and guide you forward. Okay. Very good. Pretty straightforward reading. This is literally just about reconnecting with your intuition and really just listening to yourself and trusting your own guidance instead of anyone else's guidance. Okay. So, final word of wisdom, right? Anything that I didn't cover in the reading or anything additional that Spirit wants us to know. Okay. All right. What is the final word of guidance, Spirit? All right. And y'all know I'm going to read this out of the book. Hold on. Let me find it first, and then we'll show y'all the card. Let's see. Pillar of Light. Okay. So this is an activation card, page 102. And let's see what the meaning of this card is. This says, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Come on with all this moon energy, Aquarius. Very good. Let me see if I can get that to focus for y'all. Maybe, maybe not. Look, autofocus doing what it want to do today. Let me see if I move it over here. If it can't see me, maybe it'll, I don't know. Okay, this says, you are heaven and earth in perfect expression. Hold on, let me come over here. You are heaven and earth in perfect expression, a conduit for the light of the heavens to the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. Take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light connecting the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about, raising your vibration and the vibration of the planet, linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides, angels, and spirit with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of planet Earth. They dance with you. They dance together through you. They sing together through you. Without your body, voice, and creations, neither can be expressed. For too long, we have been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to angels and spirit guides. But without you, they do not have a voice. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside, for you hold all of the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart. In every cell of your body, do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you, they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle. You are the rainbow bridge. You are the pillar of light. Okay? I allow affirmation. I allow the light of the heavens and the light of the earth to flow through me now. I activate the codes of remembering within my cells and chakras. I activate my system as a rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. Okay, that's why Spirit wouldn't give me the answers that that you were looking, really wanting, like, simply because they want you to trust your own intuition, your own information, because you are the oracle, Aquarius. You have all the wisdom and guidance that you need in order to move forward. All right, y'all. Have a fantastic day and week. I hope this was helpful for y'all. And until I see y'all next time, love, light, and healing energy, Aquarius. Bye, y'all.